Hey everybody, welcome to the Tower. I hope you're having a great day and a good time, but if you're not and you're having a Tower moment, you've come to the right place. What do I do here? Well, I read Tower moments with tarot cards. So here we go. First thing I do is I draw two cards from the Major Arcana deck, just like this, to find out your overall Tower moment energy. Then we look at the bottom of the deck and see what that tells us. Last two cards, and we clarify. We will do 3, 2, and 3, and one more card at the bottom of the deck to find out what's going on. That's about as simple as it gets, and we will. I'm going to call it a day. Everybody, there are no star signs here. Everybody gets to play, and every message here is timeless. So whenever you're watching this, is when the universe wanted you to see it. It could be tomorrow, could be today, could be next week. I don't know when you showed up, but I'm glad you're here. And if it didn't resonate, if this message didn't resonate with you at all, and you're just kind of just looking at the screen going, what? Check out the other videos I've done before you leave. I've done quite a few. Maybe one of those will help you because they're all timeless and, you're here for a reason. So I hope I can help you at least somehow. All right, with all that out of the way, thank you for stopping by. Let's get started. I talk a lot before I get started, don't I? The Sun card on the Tower here, or before the Tower, is basically secrets revealed. Now, it's the happiest card in the deck, and it's filled with positive energy. Any tarot card user will tell you that. But this is the negative version of it. So this is the sun that kind of burns. It burns away the secrets, the lies, the hidden things, and you get to see everything come out to the light. And that's going to cause you a Tower moment. Maybe you need this. A lot of people probably do. And then the Tower moment hits in the Fool card. So this is, if I were to stop this reading right now, I would say you learn something about something or somebody that changes your point of view on them forever, and you need to start having new start. Okay? Which happens a lot. So far, pretty typical parody. The Star and the Emperor on the bottom of the deck. So this is basically the energy of taking control of your surroundings, of your own life, making your own decisions and starting to heal from the damage that has been done. Ooh. What kind of secrets are going to be revealed today? Let's find out. Ace of Wands. Ten of Pentacles. Okay, I get it. Yep. Two of Wands. Basically, this person is stifling you creatively. You ever have any cool ideas? You think, hey, I think I know what would be a really cool idea. And then the person next to you goes, no, that'd be dumb. And then they start trying to list the reasons why. And this isn't the only time this has happened. This has happened a lot. They have shot you down constantly. They've kind of held you back. They don't even care if your ideas are good or bad. This is just somebody who wants to be in charge of you. And they have constantly shut you down. All right. So yeah, the Two of Wands is basically the energy of you're not going anywhere. The Ace of Wands is basically a creative block. That's where that energy's coming from. And the Ten of Wands is saying you can't ever move forward with your life. You can't ever get it together because it's like, I have cool ideas, and yet there's always people around you who say, no, those ideas are terrible. You can't do that. I mean, it doesn't matter what you come up with. It could be off the wall crazy or legitimately useful, but this person around you is always just shutting you down. And they're not doing it in a nice way. They're doing it in a mean way. They're telling you you're stupid. They're telling you all of your ideas are bad. You might have had an idea once and it messed up, and they always bring that time up. This is just somebody who is very much blocking your progress and your inner light, if that's what you want to call it. Tower moment, yeah. King of Cups, that would make total sense. And the Ace of Swords. Well, with the Sun and the Ace of Swords here, that's basically the energy that says, listen, the truth is coming out. This person hates you. They hate all of your ideas. They can't even stand to look at you. They barely tolerate talking to you. It's the energy that says, you probably have something that they want. Money, stuff like that. But you're not really, that's all the reason they keep you around. They don't want to hear you talk. They don't want to listen to you. They hate all your ideas. They just want something you have, so they're willing to tolerate it up to that point. And that's where the King of Cups comes in too. They're barely holding it together emotionally, because if you didn't have the one thing that they wanted, which is probably your money, because the Ten of Pentacles is over here, that means it's somebody who is stable, reliable, you're always there for them, and they just treat you like trash no matter what you try. And you're just like, well, maybe I'll try something different. You're the type of person who keeps trying different things, right? You're like, well, maybe this will work, maybe that'll work, maybe, you get the idea. And nothing ever works. Well, this is going to come out. Maybe this is the video you needed to see, that this person hates you. They do not like you at all. They only like you for what you can give them materialistically. They don't care about your ideas. They don't care about anything else. They don't like you. And that's the truth that's going to come out with this tower. They don't want you around, which is fine. I mean, you're going to learn that the hard way, but in this the Fool card comes out, and you need to move on. You get the Two of Swords. You got the Three of Swords. Yeah, okay. And you got the Two of Pentacles, which is basically the energy of, you can't be with this person anymore. You can't talk to them. You need them out of your life because they're holding you back, and they're making you feel like trash. They're making you feel gross on the inside. You need a new start. You need to heal. You need to take control. You got to stop talking to this person, whoever it is, because they only want you for your money or your car, or, you can give them something they need. And as soon as you stop doing that, they want nothing to do with you. I promise. They will just disappear. And I know friends are hard to make, but this person is not your friend. They're just pretending to be your friend. They will smile and nod at anything you have to say, and until it reaches a certain point, and then as soon as you reach that certain point, they'll shut you down. Because the Three of Swords is here, which is a card of heartbreak, pain, and betrayal. So, yeah, you don't. This is going to be an easy decision. It won't be an easy thing to do, because in your brain you still think you're friends. You still think, oh, well, they just didn't eat enough today, so they're just kind of in a mood. No, this is permanent. This is just who they are, and you're going to have to move on with a new life. You're going to have to cut this person out of your life, because they are blocking you creatively. They're blocking you from advancing in your life. They're just shutting you down. They're keeping you locked up in a box, and you're desperately just trying to make them happy, but everything you say seems to just fall flat, right? You're not ever going to be good enough. You're not ever going to be smart enough. You're not ever going to be on their level, as they say. You're like a minion, and they hate you. So you need to move away from this person as soon as you can. I don't know who this person is in your life. It could be a boyfriend or a girlfriend, or it's just somebody who uses you. Okay? That's all they care about. Emotional abuse, no problem. They do that all the time. Manipulation, yeah, they do that all the time. You're just trying to make this person happy, because you're thinking, well, I'll just keep trying, because one of these days it'll get through. No, it won't. No, they're sick of you. And the minute they find something that they can replace you with, like whatever you have, and they find a better source for it, you're gone. So there's probably a word for that. Narcissist, I think. I don't like to say that too often, but that feels like who you're with. The only purpose you have is to make them look better in certain areas and ways. They don't care about anything else you're doing. And yeah, see, the bottom of the deck here is the Queen of Cups. No, Queen of Pentacles. I said cups because I was looking at the cups card. Sorry about that. Anyways, basically, you need to take care of yourself. You need to heal. You need your own space, and you need to get away from this person. All right? Because you're just heading for a bad place, and you're going to figure out that that's all they're doing with the Sun card here. You're going to learn some hard truths today, and if this video is what starts it, well, then, hey, I'm glad to have helped. I know it sucks, but that's just how it is if this energy resonates with you, which I hope it doesn't. I hope most of you who watch this video, don't have a person like this in your life. I hope you're all getting along and everything's great, and you appreciate each other's ideas, and it's a good, healthy relationship and all that. But if this energy resonates with you, run. Don't deal with this person anymore, because you're gonna learn that that's all they care about. If you have a car that makes them look better, I mean, it might be a fancy car that you saved up a lot of money for to buy, and then they like to drive it, and that's the only reason they stick around. You might have a nice place you live in, or they're using you for something, money, status. I don't know what it is, but you make them feel like they are better than they are somehow. You're their supply, so you need to cut them. So you need to cut this person off immediately, and you will. You'll figure this out the hard way. I hope you don't have to, but according to the cards, you will, because the Three of Swords is here, and that's the card. Like I said before, betrayal and pain and suffering. Anyway, I'm gonna call that a reading for today. I really hope this doesn't resonate with anyone, but if it does, I am sorry. So I'm gonna show you the cards, and that'll be it for the day. Here we go. If you're still here at the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of you for clicking on the video, but if you made it to the end, you're double awesome. I don't know if that means much, but it does to me. So, if you liked what you saw, please think about hitting the old subscribe button. I do try to upload every single day, and if this feels like somebody you know, which is entirely possible, share the video with them. Let them see it, and hopefully they wake up and get away from this person before they get drained down to nothing and life gets worse. But this is the energy that they're going to deal with. So yeah, if it can help somebody else, I'm happy to help them too. All right, thanks for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good day. Better day if this resonates with you. Bye.